In this podcast episode, Aubrey Marcus interviews filmmaker Mikki Willis, who discusses the hidden agendas and movements that are operating within society. Willis shares his insights on the current state of the world, the challenges we face, and the potential for a more beautiful future. Willis begins by discussing the concept of empire, which he describes as a force that seeks to control and dominate. He explains that empire operates through various systems, including communism and unchecked capitalism, and that it ultimately thrives on the suppression of individual sovereignty. Willis emphasizes the importance of recognizing the presence of empire within ourselves and the need to reclaim our personal power. The conversation delves into the impact of empire on society, particularly in terms of how it influences people's beliefs and behaviors. Willis highlights the susceptibility of the deeply caring and highly educated individuals to the agendas of empire, and how trauma plays a significant role in shaping the actions of those in positions of power. Willis also discusses the need for a shift in consciousness and a return to a more compassionate and curious approach to understanding others. He emphasizes the importance of raising children with a sense of sovereignty and self-awareness, allowing them to explore life and learn from their experiences. Willis believes that a collective amnesia has led people to forget their innate connection to each other and the world, and that reclaiming this awareness is essential for personal and societal evolution. The conversation touches on the idea of a one-world government and the need for global cooperation in the face of potential existential threats. Willis suggests a model of governance that prioritizes individual and community sovereignty, with a structure that allows for collaboration and decision-making at various levels. He emphasizes the importance of recognizing the interconnectedness of all beings and the need to approach governance from a place of compassion and respect for individual autonomy. Willis also addresses the influence of media and propaganda in shaping public perception and behavior. He discusses the manipulation of compassion and the use of fear to control and manipulate people, highlighting the need for critical thinking and discernment in the face of information overload. The conversation continues with a call to remember the innate potential and purpose of humanity. Willis encourages listeners to embrace their role in the evolution of consciousness and to reclaim their power from the forces of empire. He emphasizes the importance of self-discovery and personal growth, as well as the need to approach life with curiosity, compassion, and a sense of interconnectedness. Willis continues by discussing the impact of the pandemic on humanity, highlighting the division and fear that has been perpetuated by the media and the government. He emphasizes the need for individuals to connect with nature and to remember their worthiness of love, despite the challenges they may face. He also discusses the role of ego and God in shaping human behavior and the need for individuals to reconnect with their divine nature. Marcus shares his own journey of spiritual awakening and the importance of finding balance between the masculine and feminine energies within oneself. He discusses the impact of trauma and the need for individuals to release resistance in order to move through suffering. He also emphasizes the importance of tuning oneself to receive clear and life-supporting information, much like a finely tuned radio receiver. The conversation delves into the concept of ego and its relationship to the absence of God. Both Willis and Marcus discuss their own experiences with religion and spirituality, highlighting the need for individuals to find their own path to God without judgment or dogma. They emphasize the importance of connecting with the divine and recognizing the intelligence within nature. The conversation also touches on the impact of fame and the need for individuals to remain grounded in their sense of self. Willis shares his own experiences with fame and the importance of staying true to oneself despite external pressures. Marcus emphasizes the need for individuals to recognize the role of the divine in their lives and to remain humble in the face of success. The conversation continues with a discussion on the importance of gratitude and the need for individuals to remain open to receiving life-supporting information. Both Willis and Marcus emphasize the importance of tuning oneself to the divine frequency and recognizing the role of the wind in shaping one's life. Willis shares his perspective on the Christic impulse emphasizing the importance of recognizing the divine in all aspects of life. He discusses the concept of the flute and the wind, using it as a metaphor for the Christ and the universal love that flows through all of us. He also highlights the need to honor and respect the work of our ancestors and the natural world. The conversation delves into the role of Christianity and the Christian movement, with Willis expressing his criticism of the movement's focus on adoration of Jesus rather than the Christic consciousness. He emphasizes the importance of fusing adoration for the Christ rather than the individual figure of Jesus. The discussion also touches on the Cultural Revolution in China and the attempt to depolarize the population, leading to a loss of individuality and freedom. Willis draws parallels to the current cultural war in the United States and the efforts to androgynize the population, emphasizing the importance of preserving individual freedom and choice. Marcus and Willis also explore the concept of love and the things that Willis would live and die for, including love for the mother, the father principle, and the greater story that plays out in the infinite game of life. Willis emphasizes the need to honor and protect life, recognizing the interconnectedness of all living beings. The conversation then shifts to the topic of food and natural remedies. Willis discusses the importance of recognizing the natural intelligence in the world, highlighting the abundance of natural remedies and foods provided by the earth. He emphasizes the need to return to a more natural way of living and consuming, trusting in the wisdom of nature. Marcus shares his personal experiences with parenting and the importance of trust and communication in raising children. He reflects on the need to trust children and allow them to make choices, while also setting boundaries and guidelines to ensure their safety and well-being. Willis continues by sharing a personal story about his experience as a father and the importance of being a strong and sensitive alpha figure for his children. He emphasizes the need for children to feel safe and protected by having a strong alpha figure in their lives. He also discusses the balance between being strong and sensitive and the importance of teaching his children to become resilient and self-reliant. Marcus reflects on his own experiences with strong alpha figures in his life, particularly his father and stepfather. He shares stories of how they demonstrated strength, decisiveness, and the ability to stand up for what they believe in. He also emphasizes the importance of forgiveness and the role of a father in providing a sense of safety and love for their children. The conversation then shifts to the topic of skepticism and the importance of being open-minded while also maintaining a healthy level of skepticism. Willis shares his experiences with skepticism and how it has led him to question various beliefs and practices. He emphasizes the need to be open to new ideas while also critically evaluating them. The discussion also touches on the power of the mind and the role of intention in shaping one's reality. Willis shares a story about conducting a placebo test with a group of individuals where they were given a fake pill and experienced profound effects simply based on their belief in its power. This leads to a conversation about the importance of being aware of the influence of external forces and the need to trust one's own intuition. The conversation then delves into the topic of conspiracy theories and the role of skepticism in evaluating information. Willis discusses the need to question mainstream narratives and the importance of being discerning when it comes to information. He also highlights the danger of falling into extreme skepticism, such as believing in flat Earth theories, and emphasizes the need for a balanced approach to skepticism. Marcus reflects on the current state of the world and the growing distrust in traditional authorities and institutions. He emphasizes the need for people to find guidance from within and to trust their own intuition. The conversation continues with a discussion about the emergence of the sacred warrior archetype in response to oppressive forces, and the importance of standing up for what is right. Willis continues by discussing the concept of the hero's journey, a narrative structure that is prevalent in mythology and storytelling. He emphasizes the importance of individuals stepping into their own hero's journey, facing challenges, and ultimately rising to the occasion. He believes that we are currently at a pivotal moment in history where people are being awakened to the pressing issues of our time. He also discusses the importance of connecting with the human organism and the need for genuine human connection. Willis believes that there is a benevolent core within people, even those who may lack courage, and that their desire for connection informs what matters to them. He emphasizes the need for people to wake up to the impact of their actions and the consequences of not taking a stand. The conversation then delves into the concept of the hero's journey and the fiery crescendo, a moment of transformation and rebirth for the hero. Willis believes that we are approaching a fiery crescendo in our collective journey, where individuals will be confronted with a choice to stand up for what they believe in or succumb to the forces of darkness. He emphasizes the importance of being willing to face the end for something greater than oneself and the need to listen to the internal guidance system within each individual. Willis also discusses the importance of truth and the resonance of knowing. He believes that truth has a resonance, much like the feeling of a guitar being in tune, and that individuals have an internal guidance system that can help them discern truth. He emphasizes the need to quiet the noise and listen to the heart, which he describes as the doorway to the kingdom of heaven. The conversation concludes with a discussion of the importance of human connection, the power of love, and the need to slow down and listen to the internal guidance system. Willis emphasizes the importance of tuning into the heart and the body's ability to provide guidance and insight. He also expresses his admiration for Aubrey Marcus and the importance of their friendship and mutual support.